everybody, Matt here again with another little, this is called tips and tricks, and today I'm going to show you how to set up a simple interview just using your camera by simply utilizing the natural light you have, or if you have to, just by using one light and bounce card. So first, the simplest and easiest way, and one of the things I do every time I go into a shoot, check out the rooms, take a walk around, and look for where you have the most natural light. A lot of times if you're shooting in a house, this isn't going to be very difficult. No matter what room you're in, you'll probably have windows to work with, unless you can set your shot up that way. And otherwise, if you're shooting in an office space or other settings like that, this can be tricky. But let's start with if you are in a room that has great natural light and you have a couple windows or even just one window to work with. You always want to set your camera up facing away from the windows. A lot of clients or people might think, oh, we should set up right here because look at this great view out the window. But you'll find out very quickly that doesn't work. It's just too bright for the camera outside as opposed to the very dark conditions that you have inside. It's just too much and the window will be blown out. So instead, flip that around, set the camera up like you see here in this picture, with the camera facing away from the windows. And instead of the camera looking at the windows, you want your subject to sit in the room where they're getting that great light coming in and lighting them up. Now this is good, again, this is just a quick, easy way. Maybe you don't have a lot of equipment or you don't have a light to set up with. So this is just a simple way to use that natural light and still be able to get a great looking image. So I'm going to just camera away from windows, subject at a good distance away, you don't want them to get blasted, and then feel free, then you can use that back corner or the space behind them to decorate. Maybe they got a desk or a couch or an end table, you can put a plant back there, or maybe some trophies, whatever you like. So the other option is if you're in a dark room and there's no windows available, but you still need some sort of light on the subject in order to make it, look like a decent image. So what you can do is, if you have access to a light, and this is a great one, and stay tuned, we're also going to be reviewing this light. This is the F&V 1x1 light panel, and this is the bi-color light, so you can actually change light temperature just from some simple controls on the back. So you can control the intensity, but also what light temperature you have depending. So again, if you don't have those windows, if you have one of these lights, set it up so it's hitting, one side of your subject's face, kind of skimming across, and then just simply and you can use construction, like poster board or anything, just a big white piece of like that poster board you can get at any store. And what that's going to do, you're going to use that as a bounce card. So that light's going to come across their face this way, set the bounce card up on this side, and it's going to bounce them back to fill in here. And it's going to give you some nice mottled light, a little brighter over here than on this side. And it's just a very clean, good look, and again, with minimal equipment. So again, stay tuned. Like I said, we're going to be talking about this light in particular. We'll go over some pros and cons. What it works, what situations it works well in, what it might not be enough for, and talk about all kinds of stuff, some wireless microphones coming up, some shoulder rigs, maybe a slider. So thanks again, stay tuned, there's more coming.